Welcome back to Lars Gagner Linux Gaming. So I wanted to make some corrections to my last video. A huge shout out to Wicked for jumping in. So I'm running Darkstar, the paid mod, the full version. I'm super happy to support Wicked Gaming in this mod. I was running the older versions, but only on my modded playthrough. I'll try to stop spinning so much. So a bunch of these benches, like this, we'll notice, I think if I look for it, grout pie, right? Notice that. Why is grout pie in this bench, right? And why is grout pie in particular? I noticed it. Oh, in this bench, a little bit of jumpy something going on there. So weapon crafting. I think I was looking at weapon enhancement. So let's do weapon enhancement. I only said grout pie and seaweed and egg porridge. And if you think about it, and I did, but it didn't click with me, right? These are recipes from Shattered Space, the expansion. There's no other recipes visible because I don't have the prerequisites. We'll see that in a second. So that's a correction. That can be fixed. You can fix that. You just have to start. You had to install through the Creation Club the patch for the Shattered Space creation or Shattered Space expansion. I could do that, but I don't want to do that because I'm using a creations selection that is achievement friendly for my Steam playthrough. So that's my main restriction. And then Wicked was probably screaming at the machine at his screen as he was watching my video. Thank you again for the comments. Codex processing, it's right here. Industrial workbench is there. It's all integrated together. That's what confused me. There's resource crafting. This is great. I need to do this. In fact, I need to do, if I remember correctly, I need to make a medium chisel for one of the researches I need to do.
Took any time to make it at all.
No, I didn't. Thanks there, Barrett. And research is right here, right? And so if we look at research, there's a research station over to the entrance there, but I believe Darkstar quality research requires a chisel medium, nickel, and vacuum tape. So I'm just gonna, I can do this and then I'll have it up. Also, oops, I meant to jump back in there, sorry. The other thing I was pointing out earlier was these manufacturing recipes, right? So I can't enhance weapon manufacturing without having this. That's why nothing else is showing in that workbench, except it's not a bug. It's just leftover recipes because it's not patched out, those Shattered Space recipes. So I could do this. I have a large shopping list and I will not do the shopping on camera. So the codex processor right there, like Wicked was screaming at the screen. Thank you so much, Wicked. And you can, you got the weapon output, codex output, and armor output, right? And yeah, so that's it. I think that's it. I'm not going to be getting into codex processing very much here. I can transfer armor and weapons into it. I'll do that later through my playthrough. One other thing I wanted to do is, if you notice, we are wearing a utility flight suit and a Nova Galactic cap. And I need to make some more of those. So, I believe Sarah has one on. It'd be really nice if I could get Cora to wear one, but oh well. Nova Galactic hat. I should be able to make, I need 2 for Lynn and Heller, need 1 for Sam. Who else is on the ship? Andreja. So let's make 4. 1, 2. I know I could move that slider. Okay, cool. And then the utility flight suit. Uniforms. We got uniforms. This is something cool about Darkstar as well. So let's do this. Let's just make 4. Now, one thing you can do you can jump in here and you can enhance these apparels, right? So I could, I'm not going to do that right now. I will later. Where's the Nova Galactic? Be nice if they had a toggle in these workbenches to toggle out the ones I can't use. Oh, I think it's at the space chute. No, I'll do it later. Anyway. Now. Hey.
Here to shoot the
Heller.
Hey, how's it going?
Buddy. Let's trade some
I don't
gear.
like carrying
Let's give you one of those. And one of these. And then, can you put that on? And put that on, please? That a boy.
All right, bye for now.
Heller, where'd you go? Or Lynn.
Glad to see. Do you need me for something?
Yeah.
Plenty of room in my...
I gotta give you your uniform. This is great. Give you one of those, one of those. Let's move over here and let's get that on you. All
It was
right.
good to see you.
The team's rocking. Barrett, you're good. Where'd he go? Barrett's running around trying to catch up to me. Hey Barrett, you're in uniform. I'm not worried about you. What? So that's just some corrections, and thank you so much, Wicked, for coming and not only following my channel but actually watching the video, and being patient with me. So let's get back to the main plan here. Barrett's there.
I'm working hard, Captain.
You are,
What
dear.
did you need? Hmm? Yes?
Let's trade some gear,
What have
Andreja.
you got for me?
Oh yeah, I got a uniform. There we go. There we go. Love it. Love
Very
it.
good.
Any day you
Sam,
make it for
you too.
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in. If you're looking for something in
You too, buddy.
Goodbye.
Everyone's got their uniforms on. Love it. Cora, do I have a book for you?
Okay.
Crimson Cabin. That sounds like a Dracula. Great book for you.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome, dear. I wish we could trade gear with you, but we can't.
Bye.
Then we could get you in the uniform as well. So we're gonna take off. Yes, I'll eventually move my... Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll dig this beachside setup. But I want to do magazine runs.
All thrusters firing.
Lars, through this second universe, has developed a taste for cams. And I don't think we ever did these magazines in the past. I'm pretty sure, because it's not in our recipe list. There's the Neon Knights series of magazines. Now, 2 of them are mission locked.
How the rest of Constellation perceives hell of a view from here, regardless of how I present myself.
I'll show you something else that's a feature of Darkstar. You can turn all this stuff off. So local without player, enable disable chatter over ship intercom that comes from crew aboard your ship but is not directed to you. This is very safe to disable. So we won't listen to all this chatter. Local player, enable disable chatter over ship intercom that comes from crew but is specifically directed towards you. I'm not turning that off. Remote combat. Enable disable chatter over ship intercom that comes from crew on other ships but is not directed at you. Very safe to disable. Disable that. Enable disable chatter over ship that comes from crew but is not directed at you. Examples: enemy crew complaining about damage to their ship. Chatter about being the mantis. I like that. I want the mantis. Okay, remote with player. Specifically directed to you. So I'm turning these 2 off. Some people also turn this off, but that's another feature of Darkstar.
Looking at me with disdain, rather than comradeship.
So the conversation's already started, so it's going to continue. But listen, there's the text. It's coming up, but we're not hearing it. Beauty. All right, let's go to Neon. Voli. Alpha. Neon Core, I believe. So there's 5 magazines in the Neon Knight series. The first one is locked in behind a mission,
Take some time to relax.
so we can get to the executive level.
Don't get too lost in the distractions.
Right,
A lot to do.
right? Yeah, Ryujin Tower. I'm not going to start that yet, and it is a chem that I'm not really that interested in. And there's another one, Neon Knights 4, is locked behind a Crimson Fleet quest, but it's not really that interesting to me. Boost melee damage, I'm not really caring about that. It does boost speed, so maybe we'll get to those eventually. But the other Neon Knights 2, 3, and 4
Submit your application now.
are
at the
useful.
nearest kiosk.
So, off to the Astral Lounge. Once in a while, we should check. Going the right way. This is the Astral Lounge, isn't it? Or am I going the wrong way? No, that's Ryujin. Hey, Sam, catch up to me, buddy. Come on. No, I don't see any reds. No targets. Okay, so Trade Tower, Astral. Take the VIP lounge elevator on the left side of the Astral Lounge up to the booths. Take a right when you come out of the elevator. Enter booth 1. So let's go grab this one.
You might want this.
And the other 2 that we're going to grab are through the corporate elevator. Go right. Booth 1. Should be around here somewhere. Where is it? On the coffee table. Oh, there it is. Nope. There it is, Neon Knights 2. Permanently grants a recipe for the chem Steve, which slows down and increases range damage for a limited time. That sounds lovely. Alright, let's get out of this place, because music drives me nuts. So Steve could be interesting. And the other benefit here is this will allow us to add to my shopping list.
Something for you.
So I'd like to make some of these chems. And there's another reason as well. We'll get to that here in a second. So, take the corporate elevator as far as... Kelcourt.
You might want this.
So it's on the arm of a white couch back here. There it is right
I don't
there.
know, but I gotta get out of here.
Neon Knights 3
been
permanently
nonstop
grants a recipe for the
interruptions
Chem
this morning. I'm
O2
not
shot,
spending another
which
break in my
increases
desk.
oxygen regeneration for a limited time.
One of those days.
Nice. Thanks,
More
folks.
like one of those months.
Now,
Sorry,
that's
I'm
going to
busy
be a
at the
farm.
moment.
I'm going to make a farm for this because this is a good money-making recipe. And now we're going to go up to the fisheries headquarters. Xenofresh, I believe.
Hey, you might want this.
What do I want, Barrett? Coffee table. Neon Knights 5 grants a recipe for Adijac, which removes addiction penalties and grants a bonus to researching. Beauty.
Oh, good. Story time. Love it.
You got something for me, buddy?
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. Here you go.
Thanks. Chapaguri. Thanks, buddy. So we've got Neon Knights 2, 3, and 4. Nice.
Hi there. What can I
So
do
with
for you?
that, that's all I was planning on doing here for the Neon Knights recipes. We could get started with Ryujin, but not yet. I'll do that another day. So let's jump out of here. And actually, now that I'm in a good place, I'm going to start my shopping trip. But I don't want to bore you. We'll do that off camera. Barrett.
Security and the Three-Star Rangers surrounded the bank and thus began a long, tense.
So yeah, I'll go do some shopping. We'll continue this episode here in a little bit. And yeah, thanks. Maybe we'll be able to do a bunch of Darkstar research, and I can show that in the other half of this episode. Take care of yourself, everybody. I'll be right back on the other side of this break. Actually, let's show you this. I just thought about this. We can go to the Reliant Medical here. So Adajack takes a Neurojack,
Yeah.
Adachrome, which I think we can get from these doctors, and lithium. What's the other one we got? O2 shots. That takes snake oil, metabolic agent, and amp.
He isn't gonna,
And Steve,
out to anyone, right?
Panopticon, Aurora, and uranium.
You're addicted to the stuff. That's what they want.
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. I'll just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Wow. Okay. Hey Doc.
Looking well today.
See if we can find some stuff from you. I believe you give me a quest as well. Looking well today? And then what are you gonna say?
Oh my goodness. Another poor soul. Alright. Tell me what happened to you. Is it an Aurora overdose? Something else perhaps?
I don't use Aurora.
That's a very wise choice. Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but I'm afraid I'm dangerously low on supplies.
Must have been a busy day then.
Every day is a busy day here, but that isn't why I'm low on supplies. You see, I'm a bit at odds with the current administrator of Neon. His drug is turning the streets into a graveyard, and he doesn't seem to care. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me to quit. Thinning out my supply chain is his newest tactic.
Gotta be a way to get around his blockade.
There is, actually, but it requires outside assistance. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the Volii system to bring me medical supplies. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you, anything at all, you just let me know.
Well, I can help you with that.
That would be amazingly helpful. It's a relief to meet someone who gives a damn about anyone other than themselves for a change. Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them past Bayou's people at the spaceport.
No problem at all. Hope you don't get any trouble for this.
Don't worry about me. You just watch yourself. Administrator Bayou doesn't like people that rock the boat, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Cool. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea how helpful it'll be for the poor folk that live in Ebside.
True. Now, yeah, I don't want to get rid of this. Can I get rid of Terra Firma? Do I want that? I don't think so. You got any medical supplies for sale?
This is all I have, right?
Let's see what you got, bud. Adachrome. I'll take both of those. Can always use those. That's useful. Heal gel's good. Heal paste is good. Always use some immobilizer. Some junk flush to cure addictions is probably something we're going to need as we start digging into this. Penicillin, we'll take those. Snake oil. I think I needed that for one of the recipes, didn't I? Thanks, Doc.
Stay away from Aurora.
All right,
before you get
I'm
hooked.
going to make a note for my shopping list here. But, yeah, I just thought I'd show that to you and keep this on the video. Now I'm going to go shopping.
You're awake. Let's get going, shall we?
All right. So, as always, we should check status. We are well rested, but we need to eat and drink something. Good to go. Now, what I want to do, where are we? Let's make a lab outfit. That one will do. Good. All right. Now we want to get ready to do research. But first, we put all the shopping goods over here, by the way. Everything's in here. But first, we're going to crank back a neurojack. Research projects require fewer resources for 10 minutes, plus 50% chance of research sudden developments for 10 minutes. And a Synapse Alpha. Research projects require fewer resources. Those should stack. There we go. Actually, I don't think they stack. I think you don't need the Synapse Alpha. Oh well, it's fine. Well, let's do some research. We will start off with nothing I can do there. This chunkonomics, let's get this done. Nutrient. Nice. Overflow. I always use the thing where I have the most of that product. Metabolic agent. Then we got the overflow. Done. We have chunkonomics done. We can do chunkonomics too. Nutrient. Water. Spice. Amino acids. Nice. Chunkonomics 3. Okay, so nutrient. Throw some lead in. Nice. Look at that overflow. Spice. Come on, overflow that. Because I don't have any hypercatalyst. Pigment. Nice, thank you. So one more level. That's it. We got all the chunkonomics done. So good. Now, particle core research, quantum harness, I have one of those, very good. Plutonium, I don't have. Looks like I need to find some plutonium, yay. Okay, let's try, oops, back, Darkstar quality research. Nickel. Let's try Darkstar quality 4. Need to make a caliper. We can do that. That's easy. And then let's work back through these ones. Lead. And a power circuit. Let's do spacesuit manufacturing. Lithium. Very nice. Loose pack manufacturing. That's easy to make. 0 wire if I needed it. Lithium. Sealant. Nice, 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 nice. Fiber. Sealant. Quantum harness. Actually, yeah, we'll do it. I'd rather not, you know? What did I need? I needed calipers or something? Caliper and some 0 wire. Okay, industrial workbench. 0 wire, let's make a few.
Quality handy.
And then this one right here, resource crafting. Back to research. I saved the quantum harness. Those are much more expensive. Alright. Very good. Research 5. Wow, I need a vice grip. I need some gold and a... Okay, I need a clamp, a vice grip. Oops, wrong one. Let's make that. It actually makes 3 of them. That's why the 3 is in the parentheses there. Darkstar quality 6. Platinum. I need a Phillips screwdriver and a box utility cutter. Okay. Utility cutter box. Cut. Oh, hold on. Screwdriver Phillips. Gonna make a flathead while I'm at it. And that covers that. Now, these are blocked because I need special projects too. And, yeah, special projects too. All of these. Looks like it's all special projects too that is blocking me here. Yep. Good to go. Now, what does this all mean? Well, what we can do, I can take my, say, barrow knife and convert it to a Mark II weapon. That's it. And then this, for example, this Big Bang, the breach, all of these I can convert them to Mark II. And what that does is it allows me, let's just do it on that weapons bench. Where's that knife? There we go. Reforged barrel knife Mark II. Now I can apply mods to this now. This is what happens when you make it Mark II. And it includes, I can change the quality all the way up to superior, unrivaled, and make it like a wicked, wicked, wicked weapon. This is what allows me to do all of these other things with sockets and quality. Change the handle. Huh, cool. Interesting. But that's what this does. This is Darkstar manufacturing weapons. I can also, over here at the armor crafting spacesuit workbench, I can, work on my regular spacesuits, but also I can make any armor I want, and I can convert any armor I have. Say this bounty hunter Seek pack, I can convert it to a Mark II. So let me just see. I'll show this to you. It's kind of another Darkstar episode. Oops, wrong one. I could have made it there, by the way. Well, let's see what we can do with that bounty hunter pack. Oops. I have a slot, boost pack, skin, socket 1, 2, 3. Right? See that? There's no quality. But if I convert it to Mark II, and be careful, this also means that
I've never been that do-it-yourself.
If it has any bonuses, say, do I have anything else? I don't know if I can do it on this, but this sturdy calibrated, it would lose the sturdy. It would lose any extra bonuses. Oops, wrong one, Lars. So I can now, since it's a Mark II, I can boost the quality. Still got the 3 sockets, but now I can also change it to a Darkstar boost pack. And I can change the quality all the way up to unrivaled. And this is expensive, right? Take a look. This is the basic boot pack, what it is right now. 56, that's advanced, that's calibrated, refined, advanced, superior. Superior is better than advanced, right? Yep. And then unrivaled. I can do this. Also note, cool stuff you can do as well. More of a tour. So I can make any kind of armor that I'm eligible to use here. I can make any kind of clothing I'm eligible to use there, which is pretty much everything. I can make any kind of ammo here. I can make any kind of weapon I'm eligible to use here. The grub pie and the seaweed is because I don't have the patch installed. And I don't want to install that. So this is what makes it really cool. But also, I can make apparel, but I can improve apparel. This is new to Darkstar as well. So I could take, say, this blue lab outfit I'm wearing. I can make it a Mark II. Now it's a Mark II. Whoa, I'm naked. Let's put that back on. It's on. Now, because it's a Mark II, it's like it's armor. It has physical energy and EM, which most stuff does, but I can boost it, right? Look at that. Look at that. That's clothing. I can also socket stuff on it, right? I can give it bonuses. So I can make my hat have, say, a reload speed bonus or critical strike or any of the bonuses that are available. That's what this is about. So I can really kit out my gear now using the benefits of Darkstar. And I can do the same for Barrett's gear and Lynn and Heller. And I should equip them with better weapons, right? So weapons. Let's go to the ammo bench. I think this is without Darkstar, it's at the industrial bench. I can create all my ammo, right? But I can also create grenades. Yay, because I'm always looking to buy grenades. Again, this is here because I don't have the patch installed for the expansion. But I can create those large round primers as well, which you normally have to buy at the shops. I can make all this stuff. This is for vial. We'll take a look at that maybe another time. But I can enhance my weapons. So I can take this big bang I have. I think it's the breach I wanna. Let's make my hard target a hard target Mark II. This is the one I use a lot. So let's play with this. Now, let's work on it. These named ones, I don't really want to mess around with. I'll probably just hang them up on a wall. So, modified hard target Mark II. First thing I'm going to do, bump the quality up. So superior is the highest I can put it to. Probably it's level restricted. But now this thing's gonna kick ass. Remember I was getting my ass kicked by the scaling of Darkstar? Well, that's part of the reason. Want a long barrel? Accuracy real. Yeah, I'm gonna change this to a long barrel. Recon laser sight. I want a long scope on this puppy. Muzzle. I want a suppressor on this for stealth. Let's give it a tactical grip. I bought a lot of stuff. I want the high power. I want... Oh, cool. There's a blackout skin. Nice. That's the creation by Bethesda. And then there's... I can socket things. I do not have any of these researched. Or maybe one of them. Oh, it's an empty code socket. So, yeah. Later, I can add bonuses. But I'm going to have to do that research. So I need to get special projects done. So that's a plan. Let's put our uniform back on. I should actually. One thing I like to do is I can name them. Where is it? That one. Let's rename this Lars Long Range HT Hard Target. Right, that's what I did there, long range? Yeah. And this thing's gonna kick ass. I also dropped down some security bots. I put down this one ballistic turret, but I need to get some resources to put down some more. See if I can shoot something. Snipe something from up here. There's all the wildlife decided to avoid us now. They were flying up on top of here before. There's something.
Whoa! Hey, what did you see?
There it goes. Nice. There's my security bot. There's a few of them running around because that's the maximum I have available right now. But that actually might be helping to take care of the wildlife that was flying up onto here.
Yeah,
What's up, Heller? Lynn somewhere. They're all just hanging about. I need to continue building on the base here so they can hang out up here. But thank you for joining us in the adventures of Lars Gagner here and Darkstar Modified Starfield. We're having a blast. We're having a blast. And this will help us handle these more intense. And who knows, maybe I'll feel confident and we'll bump this up. Because right now, the challenge level is Darkstar. We could bump this up to punish me. Not yet. I want to get kitted out with my gear. And I'll do that off camera and make a bigger shopping list. We are currently pretty close to the next level, so I would think it's pretty apparent that I'm going to be putting my next point into this because I need that for that research. All right, hit that like button if you like this content, folks. Subscribing's free, shows support for our channel, and just makes everybody happy. Take care of yourselves, drop a comment and let me know what you think, or just say hi, and if you're able to, please take care of someone else. Thanks for watching the end, and thanks for watching the Lars Gagner Linux Gaming channel. Please leave comments to let us know what you'd like to see us playing or any other suggestions. Our mornings are shifting to Elder Scrolls in general, Oblivion Remastered, Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Afternoons are Starfield and Potpourri, other games that we'll throw in there. And then evenings will remain World of Warcraft Classic 20th Anniversary Edition. So that's hardcore, solo self-found hardcore, and regular. And Saturday, Sunday, maybe we'll surprise you, but generally we're resting on those days. Thanks again. Take care of yourselves. And if you're able to, please take care of someone else.